Hey everyone, welcome back to Lumber Capital Log Yard. I am in the woods today and the boss is somewhere here. He is harvesting many acres of this land, so he could be very far away, but I do hear his chainsaw, so he is near. I did call him and tell him that I was coming, so this is not going to be a shock, but right now I'm just procrastinating because I have to climb this mountain and it is really steep. I do not know how he does it all day. For some reason, cameras don't do a very good job showing the grade, but just so you all know, it is a lot steeper than it looks like on camera. So without further ado, let's get into the video, or get to hiking this mountain, whatever suits you, I suppose. His skidder is just up there, but look at what I found here. It's a little arrow. Well, yeah, actually it is a little. Broke off in there too. Looks like it's been in there for a while. These landowners are big hunters, so I'm not surprised.
I want to show you a couple things real quick that can be helpful if you're out logging, even if you're out doing your own property. A couple things I want to point out. Soft maples a lot of times get these furrows in it. When that goes through the Rosser debarker head back at a big lumber mill, that Rosser head is going to jump across that, and it literally just shakes the ground. So we're going to clean that off, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that real quick. I don't know if you can see this, but this tree is about 12 feet in the air. I'm gonna grab the camera from Emerald because I don't want her to walk out the tree, but I want to get a shot of this so you can see it. I want you to see that this hard maple is right in front of the stump. It fell directly in front of it. And I'm gonna show you how to get that out from in front of it. Now you can see where the main line is to the skidder. It's going to pull that right in front of it. I don't think you can see it from here. I'm going to crawl down there and show you what I did with the choker. Okay, I sort of want to get out of here because I've got these trees are hung up in the air. But can you see here how the choker is on the side of the tree? So here's the top of the tree. Here's the stump. Okay. And I have the choker down around the side of the tree. Here's the cable going back up. So I have it at about a 90 degrees to the top of the tree. And I hand the camera back to Emerald, and I'm going to show you how to get that right out of there without jamming the entire tree up against that stump. We'll see if it works. So I wanted to show you how I call it deadheading, when the tree is laying behind the stump. If the stump's here and the tree's here, and you have a direct pull into it, you lay your choker off to the side, and when I pulled on it from up above, it took the entire tree like this and twisted it about 180 degrees, and it literally walked past that stump and came up. So that's just you know, one simple technique. Most loggers that have any experience know how to do that. A lot of times when you cut the tree, it will fall off to the side, or you can pull it at an angle. But in that particular circumstance, I was pulling directly into the stump, and you know, you're going to either damage the tree, or you break something on the skidder if you pull too hard. You break the main line or break a choker. So all that, you know, is sort of something you want to be careful about. And anytime you can use a little finesse instead of horsepower, I always think that's a little better way to go. So I wanted to also show you something else. You know, I know our viewers are from across the nation and across the world, and you're all in different logging areas. So here in Pennsylvania, you know, it is fairly steep on a lot of the mountains. So I wanted to show you just another little technique I use for skidding. If we go back here, can you see that stump, Em, right there? Okay, that stump I left about 3 feet in the air, and the reason I did that is so that when you're coming out the skid road, that your skid won't fall off the side of the skid road. The side of the skid road here is very steep going down, and if every time your skid is sloughing off the side, you begin to erode your road. And I don't know, again, if you can see up ahead where the skidder is, but that is about a 12-foot side going straight down off those tires, and there's no extra road for the skidder. So we want to maintain our road, especially the outside edge. It's imperative that you maintain it. So let's take a look at this tree up here. Okay, this isn't a tree I'd normally want to cut. This is a beech, and they do have a nut for the forest critters, but it is a very aggressive tree, and when you cut other trees around it, a lot of times the beech will regrow. But let's get a picture of this right here. You can see where this tree had been damaged already along the edge of this skid road. And it's healed back over. That's about as good as it's going to get. But beech will rot out inside. So I'm going to cut this tree because it's never going to really make it further in life. But what I want to do is I want to leave it high again, because I call them bumpers. And this will be a bumper, again, that will keep the skid on the road. And I don't know if you can actually see my skid road. I built this road. I actually have it cambered into the bank, which makes you feel a whole hell of a lot better when you're sitting in the skidder seat. It just feels a lot safer. It does allow the water to run down the inside, and then I'll get a little chute where it can come off and go down the bank. But we want to keep that road cambered just a little bit, because the outside edge erodes when you go through with your skids.
That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow.